This man, get the fuck out of my way.
What a man you've got to be. Yeah, you took a lot of noise, I believe it when I see. There's a couple other boys, but are you the one I need? You don't wanna waste my time, my security.
I'm vibing, me whining. I'm stress free, my dog's violent. As a young and I would duck from the trident. Feds tried to hit me couple times, but I'm silent. Colourful, Gucci.
Hey, what's good, y'all? So it is eBay here, and I am finally here on my YouTube channel. So welcome to my channel. It's about time. It was a rough ride. It was a lot of stress. It was like with backdrops and this not coming on time and me having to wait. But now I am finally here. So I'm just here to give you guys an introduction to my channel. And I just want to talk about some things. That's all. So basically on my channel you can expect, you know, it's kind of gonna be like my own hangout, you know, in a way for everybody to feel comfortable with each other, interact with each other. So, you know, it's gonna be like skincare, hair care, it's gonna be vlogs eventually, and it's gonna be like a lot of me talking about like certain issues when it comes to like social media, or you know, how it is being a creative person in the new social media field, only because so I really just want to talk about in this video, you know, how it is being a creative in this new social media field, because I feel like social media has not only become social media, like where, you know, where you basically have like fun and shit like that, you know, post your shit, but within the last 5 years, it really has emerged into an industry. Like I like to call social media in like the YouTube world, I like to call it like the mini industry. Like basically you have like the Hollywood industry, like where it's like music, acting, and all of that, like basically, you know, like show business. And I feel like YouTube in a certain kind of way, it emulates that, but in front of everybody on a screen. I need to take advantage of what's going on and how easy it is to get discovered, and it's not about fame or fortune, it's about me just getting my creativity and other people seeing how brilliant I am. And I'm not saying that in a cocky way, I'm basically saying because I kind of noticed, like when I first got into YouTube, I want to say it was like 2011. I used to watch, what's his name, he doesn't do YouTube videos anymore, Always Fresh Apparel. I used to watch him all the time. You may know him as like Jacob Keller now. I think I don't know if I haven't seen him like pop up on my Instagram feed or anything like that in a while. So I don't really know how he's doing, but he kind of like was like one of the originators when it comes to like men's streetwear and haul and sneakers and stuff like that. And I feel like when I first got into YouTube, it was more about like hobbies and talents and stuff like that. And I kind of noticed like within like the past couple of years, there's been like a shift where there's not a lot of creative people online, if that makes sense. Like there is, but there isn't. Like I noticed that even with YouTube, it's like, oh, let me eat these spicy ramen noodles and let me do mukbangs to death and let me prank people. Well, let me do couples pranks and couple YouTube channels, and now everybody's like, people are like faking robberies for fame and shit like that. And it's like, it's really unfair to like people like me and people I know personally in my life that are creatives as well, that are trying to get on their feet, and you know, where they don't have to work a 9 to 5 anymore. And it's kind of like been a struggle, because it's like, it's a whole bunch of like buffoonery, like a whole bunch of clown shit going on, and I really don't think it's like right, if that kind of makes sense like that. So that's why I'm kind of here to, you know, it's finally time for me to take advantage of this platform and use it in a creative way, and use it in a positive way, and use it in a genuine way, and you know, build a fan base where I can relate. No, where people can relate to me. I want to create a you know, a fan base, a brand like that, where people can relate to me and know that and I also want to discover people. I also want to know that there's people just like me, you know what I'm saying? So let me just give you a background, how I kind of started creatively. I kind of been in love with art since I was about 5. I've basically been drawing since that age, and it kind of morphed into like a love for clothes. So I started out you know, I think it was like my older brothers. They would draw, especially like not my oldest brother, but like my second older brother. He would draw like Dragon Ball Z all the time. So then I started drawing Dragon Ball Z because I thought it was cool. So we would always have like competitions on like who could like draw Vegeta or Goku the best or whatever, or Piccolo, you know, or Gogeta. So it kind of like started there too. And then like I specifically remember, like I know my mom remembers this, like on my 6th birthday, I specifically remember asking for only clothes. And I was really specific. And this is like, so I'm 24. I turned 6 back in like 2001. So if you remember the style, I was like, I want Old Navy shirts. I want like Old Navy shirts with the American flag. I want plaid button-up shirts, you know, short sleeve plaid button-up shirts, because, you know, I was born in July. So it's like, I'm a summer baby. I wanted jean shorts. I wanted Bugle Boy. I specifically wanted plaid boxer shorts. And I wanted a pair, I specifically said, I want a pair of mid-top white uptowns. So, you know, I kind of started off like really young with being a creative person. And then, you know, everything happens for a reason and everything started like morphing together. But like what really got me into like sketching and like designing and stuff like that, I specifically remember like back in like the early 2000s, like my grandmother, she would always watch like the red carpet coverage of like all the award shows and like and stuff like that. So I would like watch the celebrities, you know, do the red carpet. So my grandmother actually has a picture still. I wonder if I can get her to send me a picture of it so you can see it. If I do, I'm gonna put it right here. So I think that was a picture of Mary J. Blige at a red carpet event. And what I did was like whatever dress she had on, I like changed the colors of it around to kind of make it out. Like I was sketching from like the ages of like 6 or 7 all the way up until I want to say like 13 or 14. I kind of fell out of love with it, and that's why I'm like here to, you know, get back in the groove, because like I've been so focused on like work and finances and stuff like that, and you know, I'm young, so I'm working on like, you know, getting my shit together and prioritizing. I feel like I got so sucked in being an adult that it kind of like I literally forgot my creative side. Like I literally did not know what videos to make because like my creative juices, I knew that like I was like, okay, I need to start doing YouTube again. I knew like how I wanted my background and like everything to look. And like even now, like I'm still working on my branding. You know, of course, like by the time this video is up, it's gonna be done. But like when I first started YouTube back in 2014, like everything was like I had a vision and it was like instantly like I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like even I would sit on like my little iPhone 5S and I would use like the fucking bootleg Photoshop app they had, and I would like copy and paste Google images together, and I was really like into winning, and I want to get that back. And especially like even from like I said, from me sketching, like I kind of left designing alone like a long time ago. I want to say for about 10 years, and like I kind of got in because like what I want to do career-wise, like okay YouTuber, but I don't want to necessarily be a YouTuber. I just want to use YouTube as a platform for me to get to where I need to go, and you know, open other doors for me to do everything that I really truly care about. Not that I don't care about this, but you know what I mean. And like I want to be a creative director. Ever since I was young, I've been into like, I used to watch like the Hype Williams music videos. Like my favorite director is Quentin Tarantino, so like I'm a huge fan of him. I even like Robert Rodriguez. That kind of got me into like wanting to do film, because I want to do fashion and film. Like I want to do a little bit of film. I want to direct music videos. I want to style everything. I want to build the sets. Like I've always had like this weird thing. Like in high school I took tech theater, and you know, everything is, I want everything to come to fruition, you know what I'm saying? And I did go to performing arts school for a couple years, back in middle school, 6th and 7th grade. I majored in visual arts and drama, and that was supposed to be my ticket out. I was supposed to go there from 6th grade to 12th grade, And I was supposed to start out in the, visual arts. I did major in drama too, so I did a little bit acting, which I kind of want to get into too. But hold on guys, my hair. I know it has like this weird side part, but I really don't care. It looks better than what because I filmed my skincare routine before this, like literally 2 days before this. But I'm pretty sure this video is going to be out first, so when you see my hair looking a hot ass mess in that skincare routine video, please do not judge me. I had just woken up and I literally had to like do everything. Is that okay, I don't know. Anyway, so I started out there. My mother and grandmother got me in. Well, I had to audition. Of course, when you go to performing arts schools, you have to audition. So of course I had to like draw a whole bunch of compositions and art pieces and stuff like that, and then that helped me get in. And then like the next year when I went, I knew the drama teacher, so like I guess he seen that I was good at acting, so he kind of like I became an art major without auditioning, whatever. I don't know how the hell he did it. And actually he won a Tony a couple years ago, so I don't know if he still teaches there, but that was supposed to be the kind of like lift off. And this is why, even though I know that I can take advantage of what's going on now, like that was like one of my number one regrets, because I did not do good when I was there at all. It was a really dark time for me. It was really depressing. I got bullied really badly, so like I think everything snowballed where I did not do any of my schoolwork. So I ended up, I wasn't allowed to go there anymore due to academics. So I had to go to public school. And basically that school was going to get me, I was going to start doing the fashion program, like apparel development and stuff like that. And I was supposed to, my dream school was to go to, FIT in New York City. And it didn't end up happening like that, and sometimes I think like, damn man, like if you would have just like stuck to your guns and did what you were supposed to do, because it wasn't like I was illiterate. Anyway, on a positive note, so I got out of that school, I went to public school, I kind of was like just existing, existing in public school. And once I graduated high school, I just focused on working, and then a year after that I started my YouTube channel. And then I kind of stopped doing it. I don't even know why I stopped doing it. I think it was like finances or something like that, like I said before, but I don't really remember. All I want to say is that I'm here and I am going to be consistent and do everything I have to do to get to where I need to go. I was blessed to have been given a gift by God. And that gift is being able to use my imagination. And I come from a very talented family. I'm sorry, that was not expected to get emotional for some reason. I know my worth, and I know everything inside my imagination can like get me to where I need to go, and I can like skyrocket off. It's just so hard sometimes. And I thought that I was gonna be like in my career, not working a 9 to 5 by the time I was 25, and here I am at 24, and I'm gonna be 25 in July, and it hasn't happened yet. And I struggled, and I went through a lot of stress. And it when you're a creative person and you cannot be creative because you don't have the resources, it is like the most depressing thing. I did work with people. I did like, I helped people who were not creative, like whether it came to like video editing and stuff like that. And I literally had people like use me to like help them because they didn't know how to use technology or like certain ways to edit and stuff like that. And then like they ghosted me, you know what I'm saying? Like they literally used me so they knew what they had to do, and then once like they just threw me away. And it's just, I am here, like God put me here for a reason, and I'm still here for a reason, you know what I'm saying? And I have to find my purpose, and I come from a very creative family. Like, I have a brother who's he plays the electric bass guitar. He's been self-taught since he was 14, and now he's been on tour. He just signed to a booking agent, and even though we don't speak, like, I'm very proud of you. And like, I have like a 17-year-old brother who's like a makeup artist who has been like going on trips to different states, and like, he's been doing fashion shows and photo shoots all freelance at the age of 17. And it's like, what am I doing? Why am I not where I need to be? And it just shows me that I need to get on my shit. And, you know, anybody who I know personally, like, I know people personally who are in the same position as me as a creative that feel like they cannot, you know, advance in life due to like a lot of obstacles. And I want us to like work together to succeed. That's all I want us to do. All I want to say is, if you have a gift, by the grace of God, please do not waste it. If you don't use it, you lose it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't used it in a couple years, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna start doing YouTube. It's gonna be easy. I'm just gonna get lights and a paper backdrop, and then like, I'm just gonna get in front of the camera. I'm just gonna do shit. And like, it took me weeks. Like, I've been writing stuff down in my sketchbook. Like, I have a whole bunch of notes. I have this book. I recently bought this book because I feel like I needed my creative juices to be flowing. I've been writing notes. I've been designing. Like, I literally wrote a whole page dedicated to my YouTube channel. And there's so much stuff in here. And then, like, I wrote all of this down. And, like, I had no motivation to get out of bed. I literally sat in front of the camera. Like, even today, like, I sat in front of the camera for like an hour and a half and took pictures and went on Instagram Live and stuff like that. And like, I literally did not know what to do because I have not used it. If you don't use it, you lose it. And it's just, I'm seeing, and it's not out of jealousy or anything like that. Like, if you know, if you're a hustler, you're a hustler. You know, I respect the grind and the hustle and stuff like that. You get your money. But like, there's so many people that are famous, whether it's mainstream fame or like social media fame, that literally don't do nothing. They don't have no talent or anything. And because y'all are clicking and they're using clickbait and they're getting their clicks and their media and stuff like that, you're feeding them and you're not feeding yourself. And that's why I want to tell myself and all creative people to not pay attention to that shit, because that shit will piss you the fuck off. It will make you feel some type of way. It will make you feel like, well, what the fuck is the point of me doing anything? I just want to go back to positive. So, you know, within this journey, I want to, you know, use my YouTube channel, like I said, to help me get to where I need to go. But I also want to, you know, start doing photo shoots and styling people and, you know, going to the city and working with people and networking and really getting my name out there and really focusing on my brand, really focus on feeding my family, which a lot of people don't care about. I want to feed my family. It's not only about me. You know what I'm saying? And I will do everything that I'm supposed to do. I will do everything that I was born to do. And I want you guys just to come on the journey with me. I'm kind of glad that this is happening at this very moment that I'm filming this video, because I literally, like I said before, I did not know what to film. And yeah, so, you know, I want you guys to let me know what you want me to upload. You know, I do have, like, I already did, like I said, I already did my skincare routine, which I really don't like the video, but I'm gonna upload it anyway, because I am not about to, I'm not about to refilm nothing. So y'all just gonna take it. It's not like it's inaccurate, it's just, like, I did that was the first video I have done in like 4 years, so I was really rusty. Yeah, shit look a hot ass mess, but it's okay. The editing is gonna be A1 though. So of course I'm gonna do that. A lot of people ask me about my hair, so of course I'm gonna do hair videos and stuff like that, because a lot of people ask me. A lot of people ask me how, like, I change my color all the time, so there's videos coming on that, like how I color my hair but it never gets damaged, and I'm constantly changing my hair color. So, you know, oh my god, I had to do the emo boy hair flip. You know, of course, I'm going to do hauls when I order stuff. I actually have like two custom jewelry pieces coming in the mail. They said that they should have shipped like the end of last week. So yeah, that's coming. Of course, there's going to be vlogs coming. There's going to be hauls. There's going to be lookbooks. There is going to be story times occasionally. I want to be consistent with you guys, because I really feel like consistency is key when it comes to the formula of being a successful YouTuber. It's really about consistency. But some of it is unfortunately about clout too. That's pretty much it. This is basically just like an introduction video to you guys. I'm just talking to you guys so you guys can get to know me, even though if that wasn't enough information. I really do feel like I just really cried on camera. I am going to exit. Kindly exit. Okay. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Look, when it comes to my Twitter is very raunchy. That is a whole different side of me. Well, it's me, but you know, like, you got different, like, Twitter is like high school. You got like the Mexican Twitter, the white Twitter, the gay Twitter, the straight Twitter, the black Twitter. You got it all. So, like, if you're not prepared for that, don't follow me on there. And if you're family and you follow me on there, I'm just letting you know right now, I'm going to block you. On that note, I love you guys. Like I said, my next video will be my skincare routine since it has already been filmed, and I'm going to work on filming the rest of this shit for you guys. So, love you guys. Bye.
Man, get the fuck out of my way.